Hello and welcome, beautiful people. So this video, I want to take you through a technique called creating a new you. So this is a technique that I kind of put together, and it's part of the training of EFT, one of my courses that I've got out there. But also you can use this anytime. You don't have to do the training. Creating a new you is about putting and installing new images and new feelings into the brain, into the system. And I often recommend that if you're doing EFT with yourself or with a practitioner, or if you are a practitioner, is that you add the creating a new technique on the end of the sessions. Because most of the time in the session we focus on releasing things like fear and guilt and worry and anger. So once we've done a lot of clearing, then it's really good to put in new images, new feelings into the system. So that's why it's a good way to finish off. Okay, so I'll take you through it. So it's very simple. It takes 5 minutes. So the first thing I want you to do is, when you're ready, get yourself comfortable and closing down the eyes. Now, if you're not quite ready to close the eyes, that's okay. Eventually we'll get there. And I want you just to take a moment and start to imagine another version of yourself standing in front of you. And what you can see is about from their shoulders upwards. So you can see their face, and they've kind of got their face upturned to the sky, and they look very joyful, peaceful, content, happy. And just noticing, what does that look like? What does this version look like when they are happy, when they're joyful? And then we start to tap. So just come to the inside of the eye. So holding the vision, you don't have to say anything in this. You just follow the images that I create or suggest as you tap. So again, you're looking at another version of yourself in front of yourself. Happy, joyful, vibrant. Good. Tap on the side of the eye. And now let's zoom out of this picture, and now you can see like their full body. And take a moment to imagine, what kind of clothes are they wearing, this higher version of yourself? How do they move? How do they walk? And how do they interact with the people around them? Good. Tap under the eye. And what kind of environment are they in? Are they in a big, beautiful house with plants everywhere? It's up to you to create this version, this highest version. And notice what kinds of people are around them. Are they happy people? Good. Tap under the nose. And then zoom out even further. And this time we're going to imagine the whole world. And imagine what the whole world would look like if everybody's well-being was looked after, including the animals and the plants. So how would humans interact with each other if everyone's well-being was looked after? Tap on the chin. What kind of buildings would humans live in and work in? How much greenery is around? How many plants and animals? Tap on the chest. Again, noticing what the world would look like and feel like if everybody's well-being was looked after. And see if you can allow that feeling to move into the body as best you can. Good. And when you're ready, let's zoom back in. Let's go towards yourself again. And so now this higher version of yourself is standing in front of you. Happy, joyful, peaceful, abundant, loving. Take a breath here. Tap on the top of the head. And then from here, imagine this highest version of yourself turns to look at you, and your eyes meet, and then they come towards you for an embrace, for a hug. So as they come to embrace, you open your arms and you start to hug them. And as you hug them, you start to merge into this being, into this highest version. And notice what it feels like to be them. How does their body feel? How does their mind and emotions feel when you merge into it? Good. Tap on the inside of the eye. So just take a moment to allow yourself to become this version, this happy, relaxed, joyful. And it feels so good. And it feels so natural. So 3 breaths. Good. And then just whenever you're ready, just release the tap. Take a moment. And just see if you can, as best you can, bathe yourself in that feeling, in those images. And this is a very powerful, simple way to elevate and create new images, new feelings inside the system. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.